Hi there, it's Julie DiMatteo with thepaperpixie.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And in today's video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this adorable diamond faceted box using the gift bag punch board. We're also going to use our other punch board, the envelope punch board, to make this adorable bow. I first saw this project by fellow demonstrator Jessica Winter, and she had posted it on our Stampin' Up! Corporate blog a year or two ago, and I thought it was the sweetest project. So I want to show you how to make it today. Let's go ahead and get started. We're first going to start with a piece of cardstock. This is fresh fig that measures 8.5 by 3 1/4. We're going to score it at the 3/4 inch line. So 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to leave my scoreboard here because I'm also, while we have it out, I'm going to score a piece of designer series paper. This measures 3.5 by 3 1/2, and we're going to score this at 3/4 of an inch as well, but on all 4 sides. Okay, we can put the scoreboard away. Now back to our cardstock. I'm going to bring out the gift bag punch board, and with this 1/4 inch score line facing you, you're going to push the opposite side up into the scoreboard. Grab the bone folder, and the first thing we're going to do is do this horizontal line all the way down. It makes it easier if you do that first. Okay. And I recommend also having a pencil nearby, and you'll see why in a minute. So we're going to line up the left edge along the start line, and we're going to go ahead and punch. And then we're going to score the triangle and the side. Now, using your pencil, make a little tick mark at the very bottom here of the side line. That's going to give us this point that we're going to move to the start line. So we're going to slide that little pencil mark to the start line, and we're going to punch and score. And again, we're just going to do the triangle side. With the pencil, mark a little tick mark on the sideline. Slide it down to the start line. Triangle inside. Make a pencil mark. Slide it down to that start line. Punch. Score. And the last pencil mark. And we're going to slide it down, and all we need to do here is punch. All right, now we can go ahead and put the gift bag punch board away. And the first thing I'm going to do is quickly trim off this little teeny tiny tab. I'm also going to cut it a little bit of an angle here on both sides, so an angle up to that little pencil line. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and fold on the score lines. Fold and burnish. Now I'm going to fold backwards on this top score line. And then with these diagonal lines, I'm just going to gently start to fold them, and you'll see that they'll start to give way, and you're pinching that top line here as well. See how that triangle, it's like a Y shape. I'm going to do that all the way down. So now I'm going to take a little bit of liquid glue. You could also use tear and tape as well, but I'm just going to put that along the side. Now this looks a little different than most boxes because we don't have a score line there, and there's a reason for that. Then I'm going to go ahead and meet that up with the other side. So lining up that score line, as well as kind of meeting up these two tabs together. Because it's liquid glue, you have a little bit of wiggle room. All right, there we go. That's adhered. So now, this is actually going to be the back side of our box, so paying attention to that is how we'll decide to close these flaps. So I'm just going to treat these two as the sides. I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue right along here. It actually helps if you flip it over. We're going to put a bunch of Hershey's Kisses in here, so I'm going to put glue on all the tabs, really. Make the box bottom pretty sturdy. Then we're going to go ahead and put some glue here and here and close those two tabs. All right, just going to press down from the inside. We're going to go ahead and fold and burnish on the score lines on the Designer Series paper. And this is going to be our box lid. All right, so we're going to create some tabs here. And I'm just cutting up those score lines, and I know that's going to be difficult to see on the camera. But we're going to cut from here to that first score line. Just making some tabs. I'm also going to notch in slightly, just so that box lid has a nice finish. Same thing on the opposite side. Cutting up those score lines. All right. Now you can use any type of adhesive you want to use here. I'm going to go ahead and use the Fast Fuse just for the purposes of the video, so we can put this together quickly. All right, and then we're just going to create the box lid. All right, let's first put the chocolate in there. Just gonna grab a handful of Hershey's Kisses. All right, now let's go ahead and decorate that box. I'm gonna create a bow using the envelope punch board. And we are gonna take 2 pieces of cardstock. This one measures 1 inch by 7 inches, and this is a 1/4 inch by 1 inch. And I'll show you what we're gonna do with this little piece here in a minute. So bring out your envelope punch board. We're going to line this up at the 3.5 inch mark and punch. And we're going to do that to both sides. Then we're going to slide it down to the 1.5 inch mark and punch on both sides. And the same thing on the opposite side. 1.5, punch, punch. And then we're going to line up the ends to the centering it with the punch to the ends to give us our little flagged ends for the bow. All right, there we go. I'm going to use my bone folder and try to soften these center sections here. This is going to be the loops of the bow. All right. I'm going to go ahead and fold the ends back on themselves. And I'm just matching up that punch on both sides. I'm just going to use liquid glue here to put this together. You could also use glue dots. Those make it really quick. And I'm just adhering that back on itself. Okay, then the next thing we're going to do is just put some glue right here on either side. We're going to fold those to meet in the middle and hold in place so that glue can adhere. Look, it's coming together. Now we're going to add that little teeny tiny 1/4 inch by 1 inch strip and wrap it around the center. This is going to give the bow a finish. I'm just going to put some liquid glue on the back there to get this all to hold together. And again, a little goes a long way. Just gonna hold that in place. There we go. Super cute bow. All right. I have also done some stamping. So speed it up, I already did that. I stamped using the window shopping stamp set, and I did the Made with Love stamp. And then the coordinating dies, the window box thinlits, I used this little oval tag and cut out the sentiment. All right, so what I'm going to do is just put some liquid glue on the back of this tag. We're going to hide the little punch out, the little hole there with the ribbon. I'm just going to glue that right to the top of the box. And then with some liquid glue on the back of the center of the bow as well as on either side. And go ahead and place that over our sentiment and hold that in place. And there we go, an adorable diamond faceted box using a combination of the gift bag punch board and the envelope punch board. Super sweet gift. Thank you so much for watching today's video tutorial. If you have any questions, just let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'll also post this project on my blog with all the measurements and details, as well as links to purchase any of these items in my online store. So please come on over and visit me at thepaperpixie.com. Thanks so much for watching. Y'all have a great day. Take care. Have a blessed day. Bye.